Well, I was right. There's definitely water up here. There's more. There's the steps I usually climb up. Water coming over it like a waterfall. And you can see why they're called boil holes, you know, that people clear out. That water just keeps hitting the pits and digging out the pit. And it fills up with gold and heavy gravels that are flowing down with it. There. It's nice to see. Hey guys, take two. Well, as I was coming up, I noticed a little crack and it had packed gravels in it. I mean, there's a hole about that big, probably about that long. It wasn't such a hole, but it was like a crack, about that wide, by about that long. I wedged out the big rocks out of it, and I just used my hand. On my way back, I'm going to suck the rest of the bottom out, because this is what I got. I chucked it in a bucket, put my hand into the bucket, and then I've just set up my sluice here, back in my old spot, because I'm not finished here. There's so much bedrock and so much broken down bedrock on top of it. I know there's gold sitting at the bottom of it, so I'm going to go up under in that hole there, up in there. So this is what I got out of that hole that I chucked in my bucket. And that, guys, 4 nice pieces. I'll turn you around. Look at that, lovely. 2 big ones. There's another little one in here, and there's another one up the front here. Alright, I'll get into it. Right, I decided not to clean it out because there's so much overburden, and it's somewhere else I can work down the side of that bedrock at another time, clean that out and get to the bottom and suck everything up. And same with here, I can clean down, seems to be bedrock running down that way, and the bedrock running down that way. So I came back up to my old spot because I wanted to make sure, because I've got some good stuff out of here, I just wanted to make sure that I'd finished it, and I haven't. I've been pulling quite a bit out. So as you remember last time, that's the rock I pulled out, about 4 trips ago, and been working under there. I've just moved some rock there. There's another real low point there, so I've been getting underneath that rock, and I've been trying to pull out all the compacted gravels and mud and silt and dirt out of there into there, and I'm sucking it up. And I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going there, guys, because when your indicator mat starts lighting up like this is, might be a bit hard for you to see, but I'll zoom it in. Look at that, guys. It is everywhere, everywhere. Those flakes earlier I sucked up in the sucker bottle because I seen one go down the sluice. Well, it didn't go down the sluice, it would have dropped straight into the expanded mesh there with the carpet underneath. That's a new addition. I put the carpet on top of the ripples, and then there's the fine ripples there. Majority of it will stop there if it doesn't stop here, but I can see at least 50 pieces in the indicator mat. Look, all those little gold sparkles, man. They're taken everywhere. So yeah, back up there, continue on, cleaning under that rock. Doing me good. It's 12 o'clock, couple more hours. Alrighty guys, I've had enough. My shoulder's killing me, my neck. It's the fluid in my neck that pushes on the nerves apparently, and causes me the pain and tightening, inflammation and all the rest of it. So yeah, I gave up my spot over there because emptied my sucker pump. There's not that much. I actually need to get right under that bedrock there. I was down in there. So I came down here, I clean out here, I took a shovel load out of here, and I got two long spiky bits. It was stuck in some clay that I dissolved. And I went up under there, and there's some clay and a bit of a trap under there, but I wasn't really getting gold out of the pan. So I come back down here looking at this. The water's probably been flowing up over this, and all the heavies have been dropping down. So yeah, I'm just going to clean up now. Nah, still plenty of colour down in there. Nice bit at the edge there. I'll clean that up, chuck it in my bucket, wash the mats, etc. Head home and do a bit of a show and tell of the day's results. Cheers, guys. Just before I leave, guys, I thought I'd just show you that hole now the murkiness is settled. Took that bit of bedrock out of that deep hole there, and in there. And definitely be coming back. Definitely coming back. I'm going to go clear out that hole where I first got those bits, 4 bits, down the bottom there. On my way up I chucked in the bucket and showed you. I'm going to go down there and finish clearing that hole out somehow. Might have to use my little sucker bottle. Right guys, back home now. So this is my gold wheel I go on about, where I take my concentrates off my sluice box and mats, and I put it through here, and it only allows the heavies to wind up through here, through gravity. I'll separate all the light stuff down the bottom here. When I elevate the wheel up, all the stuff in the bottom here, the lights will fall out into the tubman below here. And there's my bucket of concentrates. So basically I grab a tablespoon of concentrate, feed it to the left side of the wheel there so I can go through and get washed. And it washes, concentrate, the heavies, the concentrates will wind their way up here, whether it's ironstone, magnetite or gold. So I'll quickly get this done and put this all together in the video with the end result of yesterday's collection. Cheers guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So guys, that little hole I told you about on the way up to my usual spot where I got most of my gold from yesterday. The packed gravels I pulled out of that hole, and then I just used my finger to hook out as much as I could. And then once I finished up my original spot, I went back down and stopped at the hole because the hole went quite deep. My finger couldn't reach the bottom. So I used my snuffer bottle, which I usually snuff everything up out of the pan with. And I used that to get it out of the hole. And that's what I got. That's just from that hole. There was 4 flakes that started my day that I got out of there with my finger. And then, yeah, I snuffed the rest of it up with this, with a few blockages on the way. And there's still some in the bottom of that crack, but next time I go up there I'll make sure I clean it right out. I tried jimmy barring it apart and the bedrock's too solid. So now I've just put all my concentrates through the gold wheel from my sluice mats. I'm just going to suck this up and like this. Not enough water in there. Oh, that's so satisfying. Some real fine stuff there, eh? Stick together. Right, I'll just leave that little bit in there, do my concentrates, and then I'll show you. There we go, guys. That's the final result. Not too bad, eh? And I've got this piece here, which has got me really excited, because you probably aren't going to see it that well. It's actually very rough, so that tells me it's fallen out of some, like, you know, the vein, the source. It's really rough, it's not water worn down. So yeah, I have to carry on in that spot, because that's a nice chunky spiky piece. There's got to be a vein there somewhere. I'll just have to keep digging down. Got plenty of depth there to play with. You hear that? Yeah, it's a very sharp piece. Yeah. Ah, there we go. See that, guys? It's quite sharp, eh? So yeah, exciting. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. Craigo out.